All right, first and foremost, I want to give all glory, honor, and praise to the Most High God, whose name is Yahweh. Right, we do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shah. Who are we? We the children of the light in this dark and glim world. Right, may the Heavenly Father, love and mercy, truly endure forever for Israel. Right, we the Sakari Philly set. Here to do a quick sit down. Got your brothers here, your brother Yerumya.
Sean.
Right.
But it's as a wolf.
Right, and we just come here to do a quick feed the flock. Right, because you got people going around trying to be a part of Israel as if it's a fad. You know, it's just something to do. You know, change of the weather. Let me switch to this. You know, like let me act like I got a little bit of knowledge. Try to switch up. You know what I mean? And then still want to hold on to this world. Like this ain't no phase, right? Israel taking over, right? Like DJ Khaled said, right? So either you down 110% or you ain't down at all. Because what you really do is you make us look bad, right? You make the family of Israel look bad when people see you being worldly, having on fringes, right? You know, see you out on the corner preaching one day, and then they see you out there doing wickedness another day. And I know how brothers is, you know, and I mean, oh, well, you know, I'm trying my best. I mean, I'm just trying to do the best I can. You know, the Lord knows my heart. Well, bro, stay in Christianity. Right? So hold up, what you got? Matthew, read what you got real quick.
Matthew chapter 7, verse 21.
Come on.
Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven.
Right, so everyone that's saying Yahweh, Yahweh, right, and calling on the name of the Son, right, it don't mean that you're gonna enter into the gates, right? It don't mean that, right? Just because look, like you can put on social media, like you can talk to people and you can proclaim the name of the Lord, right? But if your works ain't matching it, it still ain't gonna add up. Come on.
But he that doeth the will of the Father which is in heaven.
Right. He that doeth, right? You gotta be able to do the work, right? Like all y'all going around and y'all want y'all children to do right, but then they see you doing wrong. Like that don't add up to them. Like how you gonna tell me to do right, but then you gonna do wrong, but you trying to preach to me to do right. Like that's not what goes on, right? So what you got? You got right, read that real quick.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 16, verse 13.
Come on.
No servant can serve two masters.
Right, hold up. No servant can serve two masters because niggas want to run around and try to think that, oh, well, I'll serve Yahweh. Right, hold up. But I still can have one foot in the world. Read it again.
Verse 13. No servant can serve two masters.
Right, listen. This ain't no little kid game. This ain't, you know, you put your right foot in, you put your right foot out, you put your right foot in, and then you shake it all about. Right? This is the truth. This ain't no dancing game. This ain't something to play around with. Come on.
For either he will hate the one and love the other.
Right, so you're going to hate one and then love the other. And usually what people typically do is they end up hating the Most High God. But what the Lord is saying here is that you're going to love one and hate the other. Because why? Right, you shouldn't really even hate Satan. Because Satan is a worker of the Lord. Right, so if the Lord is using him to test you, right, he's only just being used as an instrument. Right, so what point is for me to even hate Satan? Right, come on.
Or else he will hold on to the one and despise the other.
And you're going to hold on to this world, and then you're going to start despising the Lord. Right, so what you got? There's some more on it? Oh, come on.
Ye cannot serve God and mammon.
You cannot serve the Most High God and man. Get Baruch 4 and 28, right, in the Apocrypha. I mean, because right, we got to get on our people, because our people claim to be in this truth. Right, they claim to be making themselves better. He got that. He got Baruch. Get Revelation chapter 3. Right, people claim to be in the truth, but then at the end of the day, by their works is something different. Like that's why the Lord said, by their works, by their fruits, you shall know them. Right. So right, just like we every day we not proclaiming to be perfected right now. Right, but we're trying our best to do the work. Chapter 4 and verse 28. Behold that though. You know what I mean? So we're in the world, but we're not trying to be of the world. Right? Matter of fact, yeah, read that real quick.
Baruch chapter chapter 4, verse 28.
Come on.
For as it was your mind to go astray from God, so being returned, seek him 10 times more.
Right, just like how you used to do wickedness in the world, the Lord said, do what? Seek him how?
10 times more.
Right, double up. Right, you used to do wickedness times 25, times 100, times 10. Right, so now you searching for the Lord, search him 10 times more. You spent most of your life doing wickedness, living all the way up to your 30s. Like most brothers ain't young like this brother and turn to the Lord early. Right, most brothers and sisters spend most of their life being wicked throughout most of their life. Right, so you spent most of your life 40 plus years, 30 plus years, 50 plus years being wicked, and now you think that you can tiptoe and I'ma tiptoe and come to the Lord whenever I see fit. No, that's not the way it works. Get that in Sirach 5. Read, oh, you got it? Yeah, read that real quick. Sirach real quick. 5 and 7. Yeah.
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 5 and 7.
24.
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
No, I'm gonna come to him tomorrow.
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
But the Lord know my heart though.
Make no tarrying to turn to the Lord.
Y'all better turn to the Lord today. Come on.
And put not off from day to day.
So y'all waiting. The Lord said don't do that. Why did he say that? Come on.
For suddenly shall the wrath of the Lord come forth, and in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
And he said, in thy security. Read that part again.
And in thy security thou shalt be destroyed.
And in your security, when you sitting back thinking like, hold up, I can just smoke this quick eighth real quick, get this out of the way. And as soon as I'm finished with that, then I'm gonna serve the Lord. Right? I can still bang this brother girl, still smoke cigarettes, right? Still get tattoos, right? Still be a whore, right? The Lord said, make no tarry to turn from the Lord, because in your security, as soon as you think you're being secured, that's when you're going to choke on that eighth, right? That's when that brother going to come in and blast your brains for him seeing you trespass against him and dealing treacherously with his wife, right? It's more than that.
And perish in the day of vengeance,
right? And y'all going to die. Right, and the reason why y'all gonna die is because y'all don't want to turn to the Lord, right? You don't want to turn to the Lord and do what's right, and he got y'all wanting to do what's right in these last days, but y'all don't want to do that, right? Because y'all hard-headed and stiff-necked, just like how Isaiah was saying. What you got? Read verse 14 real quick. 14. Come on.
Joshua chapter 24, verse 14.
Revelation chapter 3.
Now therefore, fear the Lord and serve him in sincerity and in truth.
No. I get to him when I get around to him.
In sincerity and in truth.
Right. I've been hearing I was an Israelite for a couple years. So, I get to it when I get to it.
In sincerity and in truth.
Y'all better turn to the Lord in sincerity and in truth. Come on.
And put away the gods which your fathers served on the other side of the flood.
What verse is that? 14. Come on.
On the other side of the flood in Egypt, and serve ye the Lord.
And serve ye the Lord. Read 15.
And if it seemed evil unto you to serve the Lord,
and if it seemed evil unto you to serve Yahweh, right, the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, come on.
Choose you this day whom you will serve.
Right, you better choose ye this day, right? If you're going to serve the white man or you're going to serve the God that delivered you out of Egypt, right? And y'all better choose the Lord, right? Because the Lord got some serious grievances coming to people who don't choose him, right? And we see it today, right? We seeing our people pass out on corners and everything, you know what I mean, asking for money, you know what I mean, probably descend from kings.
Oh, right.
I mean, like, but now you're destined to a lower state, right? And just getting back to these Hebrew Christianites, right? Because you can't really be considered a Hebrew Israelite, right? Still doing wickedness, but the Lord knows your heart, right? You're still a Christian. Just keep it real, like you're a Christian, right? So you got something? You got a precept though?
No, I had one.
All right, read that in Revelation chapter 3 and 15. Right? Get Matthew. Oh, no, you read that in Matthew, right? You went to 24? No. Go back to Matthew. Yeah, 7 and 21. Then look at where you left off at. Come on.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 3, verse 15. I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot.
Right, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold nor hot. Come on.
How would thou work cold or hot?
The Lord, Yahweh just said, I would rather you be all the way on fire for this truth, or you be all the way ice cold, right, and be wicked, right? He said, listen, I would rather you give 110% and trying to be all the way righteous, or you give 110% and trying to be all the way wicked, right? Because it's just better for you that way, because you're going to end up dying, you know what I mean, like not trying to be righteous. So you might as well just get it how you live, right? Come on.
So then because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee from my mouth.
All right. Come on.
Because thou sayest, I am rich and increased with goods, and have need of nothing, and knowest not that thou art wretched and miserable and poor and blind and naked.
Go back to that 16 real quick.
Verse 16. So then because thou art lukewarm,
because thou art lukewarm, and no one wants nothing that's lukewarm, a lukewarm drink, right? A lukewarm person. Like the Lord don't want you lukewarm, right? And some of y'all older people, y'all know Big Daddy Kane said that there's no such thing as half-stepping, right? There's no such thing as half-stepping in this truth, right? There's no such thing as half-stepping, right? There's no such thing as half-stepping. You got Diddy Bop in this 110%. There's more than 16.
yeah.
Come on.
So then because thou art lukewarm and neither hot nor cold, I will spew thee from my mouth.
Right, and the Lord is going to spew you from his mouth, and he showed you how he was going to do that in the book of Matthew when he said that thou shall not know thee. Matter of fact, read 21 again. I'm in with this. Get James.
Matthew chapter 7 verse 21.
Come on.
Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of the Father of my Father which is in heaven. Many will say to me in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name?
Right, like we was out here doing the Christianity work, right? We was out here sending out posters. Like, you see how many people looked at my post? Yeah, I mean, we went to seminary school, right? I mean, we was out here passing out pamphlets, right? I was out here being a keyboard warrior, right? Yeah, I mean, you see how many people looked at my post? I was waking people up telling them I'm Israelite. Yeah, I mean, but listen, you're not doing what the Lord requires of you. So the Lord, you think the Lord gonna have mercy on you that because you telling somebody that they're a Hebrew Israelite, but you're not living the customs? Come on.
And in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works. And then I will profess unto them, I've never known you.
And the Lord said He's not even going to claim you in that day, right? Come on.
Depart from me, ye that work iniquity.
Right. Depart from me, you evildoers. Right. You workers of iniquity. Come on.
Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine,
whosoever heareth them sayings, come on,
and doeth them,
and what?
And doeth them,
and no, they just want to listen.
Doeth them,
and whosoever hear these sayings, right, and do them, you think your kid gonna get a bypass just because they hear what you tell them to do and they not doing them? You think the Lord is something different than you? Like how do you demand respect like that, but then the Lord don't? Read 24 again.
Therefore, whosoever heareth these sayings of mine and doeth them, I will liken them unto a wise man.
Right, and you'll be a wise man, like these brothers right here, right? Like the brothers that's in the camp, right? That's the brothers that's outside these camp, but it's just trying to do the work, right? And just trying to do it like how the scriptures say, in sincerity and in truth. There's more on that. Yeah, come on. A wise man.
I will liken unto a wise man which built his house upon a rock.
right? That buildeth his house upon a rock. And we know what the rock is when you go into the scriptures. That's Yahweh Shai. It say he was the cornerstone, right? And we trying to put our brick in, right under his, because he was the carved cornerstone where everybody else gotta put their rock on, right? And match. And he said if you build on this foundation, right, it won't be wavered when the storms come, right? And this storms is going to come to America, right? So you can claim to be a Hebrew Israelite and all this and that, but we're going to really see who the tough guys is in these last days. But the Lord is having a level of mercy on our people, right? So we got to turn to him in sincerity and in truth, and we got to listen to what he's telling us to do. We can't do our own thing. We can't do his will when it suits us, because it make us look good in people's eyes, right? I ain't trying to do this work just because of how it make me look. In fact, actually, I mean, it makes me actually look crazy when you really think about it. I mean, going to work.
People laugh at us when we are in the streets, like, look at these goofballs, what they wearing and whatnot, but
we were made, like the brother said, the scripture says that we will be made a spectacle for these people. And this is what's going on. Like, we made mockery, made laughed about. I mean, but it's like the whole funny thing about it is that we're not mocked and laughed at when these prophecies start coming to pass. That's what it is. Like, brothers ain't laughed at that much. They like, hold up now. They crazy. But hold, let me listen a little bit. What you got?
Luke 6 and 47. Whosoever cometh to me and heareth my sayings and doeth them, I will show you to whom he is like. He is like.
Oh, come on. Keep going.
Keep on. Right,
yeah, 48.
Yeah, he is like a man which built an house and dig deep and laid the foundation on a rock.
Right. And that rock is Yahweh Shai. Like the brother bring the precept out to what I just brought out. And this is in the spirit. Come on.
And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently upon the house, and could not shake it, for it was founded upon a rock.
It was founded upon Yahweh Shai, right? 49.
By he that heareth,
He that heareth and what?
And doeth not.
And doeth not what the Lord says. And what color these words in?
Red.
So this is a commandment. Come on.
It's like a man that without a foundation built an house upon the earth, against which the stream did beat vehemently, and immediately it fell, and the ruin of that house was great. So
y'all want to be so-called, rulers of your household, right? You gotta get into the spirit of the Lord in sincerity and in truth, right? And we gotta do what the Lord is commanding us to do, right? In sincerity and in truth. What you got?
This is the book of Sirach, chapter 4, verse 28. Strive for the truth unto death.
Strive for the truth just part-time.
Unto death.
Right? Hold up. The Lord said, strive for the truth unto death. Come on.
And the Lord shall fight for thee.
And he gonna fight for us. Right? So we ain't gotta worry about these other nations, because the Lord gonna fight for us in these last days. And we gotta fight for this truth. Because don't nobody really want to stand up for the Lord, though. You got James? Yeah. Hold that, James 1. Because at the end of the day, right, you got to turn to the Lord in fear and sincerity, right? And you got to have a certain level of fear that you're going to lose loved ones, that you may lose your life. Because all these materialistic things are nothing. They're going to pass away, right? So you got to turn to the Lord in fear and sincerity, and hopefully he can save you from the coming destruction that's going to happen, right? But how do you turn to him? Right, read 1 and 22. Yeah.
This is the book of James, chapter 1, verse 22. But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only.
No, but I just want to just go to church on Sunday.
But be ye doers of the word, and not hearers only.
Right, but I'm a Sabbath Saturday type bull.
And not hearers only.
Right. Be doers of the word and not hearers only. Come on.
Deceiving your own selves.
Deceiving your own self, right? Because that's who you deceiving.
Right.
You're not deceiving God because he's seeing everything. Right? He's seeing who's doing the work and who ain't. Come on.
For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass.
Hold up. Read that verse again. What's that? What verse is that?
23.
3:23.
Verse 23. For if any be a hearer of the word and not a doer, he is like unto a man beholding his natural face in a glass.
He is like, so you being a hearer of the word and not a doer, it's like looking at your natural self in the glass. Because what's the Lord saying? Who you are today, working for somebody at a job, that's not who you actually are meant to be, right? But you're looking at yourself, you know, going on the internet, saying that you're a king, saying that you're a prince. Like you're looking at yourself in that state. But what?
For he beholdeth himself and goeth his way.
Right, you're looking at yourself, but you can't touch it. So you go back to clocking on the clock for another nationality. Come on.
And straightway forgetteth what manner of man he was.
And then you forget about the man in the mirror, like how Michael Jackson said. Come on.
Verse 25. But whosoever looketh unto the perfect law.
Whosoever what?
Whosoever looketh into the perfect law.
Y'all better look into this book in these last days. Right, come on.
Of liberty and continueth therein, he being not forgetful hearer, but a doer of the word, this man shall be blessed.
So with that, I hope brothers and sisters can get edified, you know, and the next to the next time we bid shalom.
Shalom.